Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy, P Funk, thinking right in my living room, doing what I do. We got snow outside. It's coming. Winter is coming, but the lab is being constructed, so in time. Got the electricity in there, got the insulation in there. Now, come the sheetrock. Calm down. Get the site. All right, here you go. Back to business. Right thinking. Writism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message in a story for life. These are more life lessons. I'm just giving them to you. Hope you can tune in and get them. I see you all. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's go. Right thinking statement. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I got new glasses. They don't work that way. I gotta get some new ones. These ain't the right ones. All right. When you buy from the dollar store, you get what you could. All right. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily. Got to put the work in. Will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, a.k.a. know thyself. Do you know you? That's the question I'm put to you. I like the eye. We got them. The hoodies is here. Let's do our thing. Right thinkers. All right. Knowing thyself. This is important to all right thinkers. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Everybody out most of this time in the morning, but I can wake you up. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I keep telling you, let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself and to my be true. That's the name of the game. Got to keep the balance in your life. Listen to Mr. Wright. I got you. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about what it means to be a right thinker. I can explain that to you. That's what we're going to talk about. Okay? Let's go. When you want to better yourself, that's when you decide to become a right thinker. Right thinking means you want to do something. You aspire to be a better individual. I teach that. That's what I do for you. When you want more out of your life, that means you're going to be a good right thinker. That means you're going to do the things you have to do to better yourself. That's the training. That's the process that you go through to become master of yourself, a.k.a. master right thinker. All right. What becoming spiritually enlightened really means is you learn to find yourself. You learn to know who you are through lessons, through strict living situations, living on the terms and the rules by Maya, aka right thinking philosophy. This is what we teach, how to become a better you. When you start to change your lifestyle, now you're becoming a right thinker. Right thinkers always want to do the best for themselves. Right thinkers use spiritual discipline to control themselves. Doing the right thing is what's on the agenda of things to do if you're a right thinker daily. It don't happen every now and then. Today is another day, church day. I'm going to check out my dude in Patterson. I'm going to fellowship with my people in Patterson from the streets to Christ. Okay? What it takes to be a right thinker. You will have to be open to change the way you think and live. That's the first thing. Open-minded, willing to accept something new, something different. What I have is different than what you already know. That's all. Be open for it, understand it, and you'll be fine. You have to be ready to put in your work, a.k.a. self-improvement. Put in your work every day for yourself. I do it. So my point is, if the one who teaching and doing it, the ones who following or learning it should be able to do it also. That's the point. All right. You have to be in control of what you want, and knowing thyself is what you after if you're a right thinker. You come to me to learn who you are. I can do that for you. That's what I do for you. Again, all right. You have to want to change, first of all, your situation in life for the better. If what you're doing is not working, Doc, it hurts every time I do that. Don't do that. change what you're doing if it's not working. Simple concept. It ain't that hard. I don't need you to be a scholar to learn right thinking. I don't need you to be, no, just understand what's being presented to you, be able to comprehend it, and then implement it into your life. That's all you need to do. You have to be a good listener and be ready to follow the rules set forth by right thinking philosophy. I have rules, I have process, I have things that you have to do in order to get where you want to go. That's all. All right. Next one is right thinkers are. Right thinkers are. Let me finish that off for you. Right thinkers are anyone who wants to become a better person, aka right thinker. That's what a right thinker is. Somebody who wants to better themselves, self-improvement, becoming a better you. Okay, finding themselves. A right thinkers are those people who want to know themselves with the use of right thinking philosophy. That's what I do for you. Right thinkers are those people who are in search of what? Self-knowledge. Knowledge of self, so they can find out who they are. I got that for you. Got them from the pyramids. That's my home. That's why I study. Students, right thinkers are students of right thinking philosophy. My first class of right thinkers, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to make sure you guys is the foundation of what future right thinkers want to aspire to be like. It's all on y'all now. You got the ball. I'm handing it off. All right. Right thinkers are someone learning right thinking philosophy and is getting better at it day by day. That's how you do. Calming down. All right, here we go. These are things you do as a right thinker. Let's talk about that. You have emotional control. Maintaining your cool is the number one rule of right thinkers. Don't lose your cool. Once you get emotionally involved, once you get caught up in that concept in the moment, you lose. So I try to keep myself, what you call, dispassionate. Keep my emotion out of the situation. I can deal with them better. You could too if you practice it. That's another concept. All right, you give respect to others and you act in a respectful manner all the time. I don't want nobody to see me wild out. I can't have this on and wild out. I can't be the master right thinker and wild out. I put myself on a different level. So I'm capable, I'm equipped to handle that situation I put myself in. Okay? If you put yourself in a scenario or situation, you should be in control of that situation. I have to maintain my cool. Okay? No matter what. I'm getting better. All right. Things the right thinker have to do is you are into gaining knowledge of self. That's how you mature and become Haru, master of self while on earth. Haru earth. You're the grown Haru. You're the conqueror. You're the hero inside yourself. Like Muhammad Ali said, the greatest love of all is inside of us. That's God. All right. You want to know yourself. In order to know yourself, you have to, in order to be yourself, you need to know yourself. The afterlife is what you aspire to make. Why? Living here, Maya, passing the judgment with the light, your heart is lighter than a feather, you go into the afterlife. If you don't pass judgment, you don't go past go. You don't receive your afterlife. All right, last one. I'm about to wrap this up. And again, I appreciate you tuning in. Right thinkers are spiritually minded people. I'm a spiritualist. I give credence, I give respect to my creator, not man. Okay? I don't work for man. I work for man to make money to keep a living. But what I do ain't for man. My help is to my man. Okay? But my goal is to please my maker. Okay? So let's do this. Right thinkers are spiritual minded people. Right thinking philosophy is all about spiritual knowledge, knowing thyself to be who you are, aka God-like. Find the essence of you, find who you are, and you'll find God. Know thyself, you know God. Know God, you know thyself. Either way you cut it, it's still knowing you and knowing God. That means they both are one. My Father and I are one. So if you know yourself, you know your Father. That's right thinking knowledge, philosophy, okay? When you become God conscious, aka spiritually enlightened, you know who you are, you know what you're about, Now you're a master right thinker. You're a master of yourself. You become Haru Earth, master on earth. You become Christ-like. You become anointed. You know God and you know who you are. That's the goal of all ancient Egyptians. That's what they live for. Not to die, but to know that death is imminent, but to be prepared. So when it comes, it ain't no big deal. If death came out to my door right now, I'm going to go answer, who is it, death? Okay, no problem. Let's go. I ain't scared. All right. Why? I'm walking into somewhere that I have a concept about, and I'm willing to make that choice. I've done it already. Put myself in position to do this so that if this is not happening, I'm done. Simple as that. I can live with that though. Every action has a reaction, and your karma is your action. You're going to get back what you put out. Don't misunderstand that, please. Okay. And don't think it ain't real, because it is for everybody. You're no exception. All right. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. That's God in human form. That's the word made flesh. That's man. Come on, people. I don't do church. I'm going to church this morning. I don't preach. I teach. This is my concept. Okay. God is spirit. Obtaining spiritual knowledge is knowing God, getting to know Him for yourself. I can tell you about Him. I can tell you how good Him is. Yeah, but what did it do for you? Do you know Him personally? You need to know God for yourself. Okay, introduce yourself to yourself. Get to know who you are. All right. Last one. Right thinking is spirit and knowledge put together and used on a daily basis. That's right thinking. That's what I do. That's what I can do for you. Tune in. I got some more for you.